My travel rule is don't go back to where you went, try something new. And for this, I think it's worth it because what will be new, it'll be different surf, and we're learning, we're exercising, we're out in nature, and it's like a family. When someone's doing well, everyone's happy. And everyone comments on it, and if someone's getting beaten up, everyone kind of like lifts you up when you're down. So it's a special place. We already booked to come back.
I came here a year and a half ago with my wife because I've never surfed. Enjoyed the place, very first class operation. Said, okay, let's do it again. And yeah, it was fantastic. Fantastic. I like the camaraderie of the people, that the instruction is extraordinary. My talent level is not, so they have a lot of patience, which is fantastic. But I really enjoyed it.
Started surfing during the pandemic. I was in a transitional phase of life and looking for something that I wanted to really throw myself into that was physical and challenging and would really work me. And had always wanted to try surfing, but had always never lived near water. I decided I wasn't getting any younger, so this was the time.
I surfed some as a kid, as a teenager, and then did not live near water as well for 30 years. So stopped and then got back into it a few years ago. So came here.
You go first. I never had an instruction, and I got into other sports like climbing and hiking and mountaineering, and I just wanted to circle back and I wanted to try surf. This has been on my bucket list all my life.
I grew up in a landlocked state, so I didn't think I would ever be able to have the opportunity to surf. And then when the opportunity arose, I was asked if I could go to this surfing camp and stuff, and I took the bullet. And so it was the perfect, and this place, Minnesota, is the perfect place to surf and have the instruction that you needed. So it was just jump the gun and do it, and I connected with my instructor instantaneously.
So I really, really, really love your functional stance here, especially here. You've got your front foot right on the accelerator. You're looking nice and relaxed, which is really good. You found a really good trimming line. You're looking super relaxed. You get around a couple of really big sections.
Amaya was our coach. We were working on really getting into the functional stance, really choosing a high line and staying high on the wave.
Moving the feet back and forth, being able to sort of recognize what you're doing with the front foot and the back foot, having the independent variables.
For me, it was incredibly helpful to see my takeoffs on video. I never realized how far down the wave face I was coming on all my takeoffs before I would start to turn back, and how much speed I was losing from that.
When I left last time, they got me out back. We did some things, but my pop-up was very inconsistent, so I remembered that. Hadn't surfed since then. I'm 60 years old, so a little rusty. To be honest with you, the best advice for me was really micro little adjustments and stabilizing.
I never really touched a surfboard. I didn't even know they had fins. Weird. Especially theory, I thought it would be like not like fun.
How's Harry's body position over here?
It's too hard for it.
Too far forward on the board, legs spread apart, poor body position over here. So thinking about, guys, when we're catching a wave, okay, and there's no weight on the tail or feet are not together over there, there's not gonna be counterweight on the nose.
But he actually you got to see yourself do what you weren't supposed to do, and then the next session you would not do it, and it's like, oh wow, this is so efficient.
I was with Jesse, and I told him, like, I think I won the lottery with my instructor, and then I was like, I think everyone thought the same thing. I mean, why it's like, I think all the instructors are really good. I don't know, it just felt like it was like, it was just right. It was like kind of magical.
I was texting a friend earlier that Surf Simply is like summer camp for adults who want to learn how to surf. I met people this week that I'm really excited to keep in touch with over the next few years and surf with again. And the staff, I mean, unbelievable how dialed in everything is. The level of like coaching, the level of like comfort that you feel as soon as you get here just exceeded all my expectations.
I think the food was solid. They tried everything different like every day. And I think they all I don't know how they do it, but when they interview people, it's like they have like a vibe check or something. They're like, and they're all super cool. It's not a facade. It's like genuinity.
Well, the people are very enthusiastic. Clearly, more than just guys who can surf well and girls who can surf well. I'm sure they all surf great, but teaching and being able to do something are not the same thing. So that's impressive. One thing that's great for me is a guy who, I don't live the surf life. I live in New York City, and now I live in Florida some, but I travel a lot. I got family, business, stuff. The people who come are really interesting. It's a great community, and unlike other sports where they're trying to beat each other, tennis, basketball, people are really supportive of each other, and they come from interesting backgrounds. It's not a vacation. This is better than vacationing. You're actually trying to, do something better. And if nothing else, you spend a lot of time in the ocean. In my case, more time than other people. I'm in the drink all the time. But it was really a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It's not surf camp, it's an elevated experience on every level.